Hey guys, and welcome back to the Gaming Joint. So, there has been a lot of hype about Samus I want to go over. Also, Mario Golf has come out a couple of days ago. Been waiting to purchase it, and the reviews have me a little sad about what's going on. And I want to hear your thoughts. And finally, some news on Pokemon that I want to go over, mainly on BDSP and Unite. Before we get started, go ahead and press that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you can keep up to date with all the videos I'm going to be posting every week. So jumping right into it, I did want to go over Samus's little popularity that's been going on this week. Ever since Nintendo has announced the new game that's coming out, Metroid Dread, the Nintendo Wii eShop has seen a lot of popularity on their old games, like Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion. They're actually on the best sellers list. So it goes to show that people are interested in this game, and it's getting a lot of hype around it. And honestly, I'm not too surprised. If we look back into the Switch's old games like Pikmin, for example, in 2001, you see in the GameCube era, Pikmin only sold 1.60 million copies. Fast forward to 2020 and the Switch, they actually sold 2.4 million copies. Now, another game to give an example for would be Animal Crossing. In 2013, the new Leaf for the 3DS sold 12.55 million copies. Fast forward to the new game New Horizon for the Switch, they doubled their sales to 31.18 million copies. So it seems like the Switch has a switch effect to these games where once they switch over, a lot of people want to try them. And I honestly think it's due to the pandemic and the fact that a lot more people have the Switch in their hands, and it's easier access for them to get games. You know, with the PS5 being hard to get and the Xbox One, it's just easier for people to play on the Switch with the different ports they're having as well. So I definitely could see Samus being a top-selling game once it does come out and introducing new people to its story. The Mario Golf Super Rush came out a couple of days ago, and I was pretty excited to pick it up, but after reading the reviews, I'm not too sure. So going on to Nintendo Life, they wrote a really good article about it. I left the link in the description down below if you did want to go ahead and read through it. But I want to go over the conclusion and what they found as their pros and cons. So right over here, they did come out and say that overall it did hit its marks. And in the pros, Golf Adventure provides a decent amount of fun and charm. Silky smooth performance, plenty of customization for local multiplayer, and surprisingly good motion controls as an alternative. And now looking into the cons, they did say they're slightly disappointed in the presentation and audio, not much creative spark, and little incentive to play online. And after reading the article, I was kind of disappointed into finding out that you can only play with 2 people locally on the Switch, to like 2 per Switch, and also the fact that there's only 6 courses throughout the whole game that you unlock, which they're fairly easy to unlock. Once you just start the game, you can just fly past the solo mode, or when you start the multiplayer, I believe it does unlock automatically. But I think honestly, I am going to wait until the DLC when there are more courses out there and maybe more playable characters out there as well. So a couple of days ago, we were hit with a survey, and it had to do with the new Pokemon games, which read, what makes you interested in buying Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and or Pokemon Shining Pearl? And what option that really stuck out the most for most people was the fact that it stated, I'm excited to see what updates are coming to the remakes, which gave a hint that it may not be a direct one-on-one. But I'm not really too sure about that, to be honest, because they could just be talking about, you know, just the look of it, just the style, or maybe the mechanics. It could honestly bring back Dynamax, or even Mega Evolution, which would be amazing. But the other one that got people questioning about it was, I'm excited to see how the game's story ties into Pokemon Diamond version and Pearl version. And the question was about what makes you interested in buying Pokemon Arceus. So that entailed that maybe the game is going to be set in a different dimension. And you know how Pokemon is with its timeline and how messed up it is right now. So maybe it's trying to say that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl could be set in the Mega Evolution timeline. And the Arceus games could be set in the timeline with Diamond and Pearl. But I honestly think that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl will have some type of difference when it comes down to the gameplay. I'm hoping it does, but I'm pretty sure they will definitely have like the Platinum Pokedex. They'll definitely have maybe different kinds of Pokemon, maybe the region difference. But hopefully they'll come out with a trailer shortly. But again, I'm not holding my breath on that because with the pandemic, we don't know what's going on. So if you didn't know, Pokemon Unite had a beta going on the 24th, which released in Japan. And a lot of people did create a Japan Nintendo account so they can go ahead and download the game themselves and actually play it. Me, I can wait. And I sat back and actually enjoyed the gameplay and read the reviews and comments and wanted to share some stuff with you. Like, showing that there are going to be more characters involved into this game. Also showing that there are mythical skins that can change the look of the characters. Venusaur with its little vacation shirt on. We also have stickers, which this is a kind of like a downfall for me because of the communication. It's kind of weird to me that it is a 5v5 and it is based on communication and uniting the team together, and not being able to have a true communication system is kind of a negative to me. I know there's going to be a lot of people using Discord, which is great, but they should have some type of communication inside the system already, which if the Switch Pro comes out, maybe they'll have Bluetooth, you know, that would make sense. They do have these stickers which take place for the absence of the voice chat, which are pretty cute if you want to look through them. Like I said, all the links are in the description so you can look at all of them yourself. And the last couple of things I did want to go ahead and highlight was the item holding. I do like the fact that you can give your Pokemon up to 3 items to hold, and you can mix and match them to how you like. So the strategies are going to be definitely out there and different. And also, I did notice the legendary Pokemon. There are going to be legendary Pokemon in the middle of the field where if your team does defeat it, you get those extra points, which could change the battle and could overturn the whole game itself. So I do wonder if they're going to actually add some legendaries to it, or they're just going to keep it the basic Pokemon through Gen 1, 2, 3, and so forth, and just keep the mythical legendaries in the middle as those bonus Pokemon to beat in order to get extra points. But we'll see. As holidays coming up, I do expect to see more stickers, more themed clothing, and more Pokemon on top of that. So that brings us to the end of the video. So let me know your thoughts about everything. Are you excited about the new Pokemon Unite? And for the Metroid Prime, do you think that series is actually going to break through with the new Red game coming out? Or do you think people are just going to skip on that? And finally, for the Mario Golf players, do you think I should wait into the DLC? Are you happy with what you paid for? Because from what I'm reading, it just seems like a lackluster part of a game, underwhelming, and I mean, even Metacritic gave him 75, and that's the lowest of a golf game in the Mario series. So that's a little to me. But until next time, peace.
Now don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you can always keep updated with me and my videos.